So in today's Dokkan Battle video, I'm going to go ahead and try out BROLY and just going to tell you guys if he's actually worth your time. And to be honest, I don't think you should brawl him out just yet, but I believe that there was a mistranslation with his passive, so he doesn't do what I initially thought he did, and of course I will be going over that in a few moments. But I hope you guys are having a great day as always, and if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. And let's just go ahead and smash this boss rush. I don't think we're going to take all of it on. But the point is, we are going to take him on two different teams. Going to start off with Mono TEQ, and then going to take him on a villain team just to see how well that works. And yeah, I will just meet you guys there because this is taking forever to load. Okay, so this is what we have started with, and unfortunately, he does not have the greatest link set in the world. But to quickly go over his passive, he gets a 100% defensive boost when facing one opponent, but his attack goes down by 50%, but when he is facing two or more opponents, he gets a 100% attack boost, but his defense goes down by 50%. So essentially it's the opposite when you're facing two or more enemies. But I kind of like this. I feel like he is going to be extremely useful. Like, he is definitely going to be a viable tank on an Extreme Tech team. So don't overlook him. So when that leak comes out, and if I manage to pull him, definitely going to be trying out BROLY on that specific team, because he definitely does have a lot of defensive capabilities, and I'm going to have a look at his defensive stat in a few moments. But yeah, definitely an interesting card. I know a lot of people are annoyed that he isn't like another Super Saiyan Goku Jr., and I do agree that he should have been. I don't know why they just decided to make him like a regular farmable unit, but I suppose we will go ahead and see how well this goes. And okay, because I want to okay, let's have a look at his defensive stat real quick. So his defensive stat is currently at 20,000, and does it activate before or I think it may activate you know what, let's just grab these orbs. I think it may activate after we get attacked, or after we pick up every single like key orb. So we won't be able to see his defensive stat like completely, because of course it only activates when we get all the orbs. But even so, let's see. Okay, start off by getting super attacks. That's always nice. 37k, 8k, okay, 8k. That's honestly not too bad, and keep in mind that he is missing out on what, like a 140% stat boost. That's honestly not too bad. And his defensive stat goes up by 100%. So somewhat similar to Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And now that I think about it, I would be very surprised if this guy isn't capable of tanking on a Mono Extreme team, just because of how much of a boost, or a defensive boost, he's going to get from the double leader skill. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Don't overlook him. If you want a tank, maybe you don't have Golden Frieza, or you just want multiple tanks in your team, he's definitely going to be a decent option. Okay, moving on to the next stage. But in terms of damage, I don't think he is going to be the greatest unit. You know what? Damn it, the orb placement is just all over the place. Let's try to super attack with him. Is that enough? No, that's one off, isn't it? Of course, that's one off. Damn it. He has the revival link, at least, so he's going to share that with a few of the units that, of course, are Extreme type villains, or Extreme Tech type villains. You have Golden Frieza, you have Perfect Cell, I believe. I think there's a few more, which I'm actually going to check right now. Obviously, I'm going to attack first. Let's go with this, and we should be good for this turn. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, actually. Pardon me. So of course you have, yeah, you have Cell, you have BROLY, and of course you have Golden Frieza, and you have the Bojack from the barbershop. So not too many with the revival link, but there are still a few that will most likely be optimal in that particular team. So if you have them, they are going to link up relatively well with BROLY. And like, this man just has terrible links. He has Shattering the Limit as well, which is the Rebirth link. So he is going to share a few links with the villains there. Like, the tech type villains tend to have like weird links, but it sounds like it's going to work. Okay, so his defensive stat is at 18,000, and his attack stat is so damn low. I need to face two or more opponents. I need to show that off. Okay, let's grab these, and I believe that this is going to be a super attack in before Goku kills them all. Or just him. Don't kill him, please. Wait, what day is it today? In type? Is there an in-type event of multiple units or multiple bosses in one stage? I don't think there is. Off the top of my head, I don't believe there is, which is a shame. And keep in mind, now he is at Super Attack 10. He is definitely at Super Attack 10. That Super Attack animation is just terrible, and that damage is terrible. Whis is hitting harder than you. Damn, okay. Lower his attack there. I think he's going to work a bit better on a villain team, just because you obviously have the Rose passive. If I can find a Rose friend now that I think about it. Maybe Majimasu. So maybe a bit hard to, well, I don't think it's going to be as hard to launch a super attack. It's a shame that Goku Black doesn't have that passive from Global, but even so, definitely going to be interesting to test him out on that particular team. Okay, and I would imagine that even with the 100% attack boost, he isn't going to be hitting that hard. His 12 key multiplier is 135%. Honestly, that's not too bad. His attack stat is just under 8,000 rather. He doesn't. He has 2 attack links, Super Saiyan and Nightmare. So it's not too bad to be fair. Okay. Now let's go with this. Your boy BROLY going to tank these attacks. Hopefully, I reckon he'll take at least 10k, maybe a bit more. Like his offensive stat, just like on this particular team, that's impressive, right? So when you put him on an extreme type team or extreme tech, his defensive stat is obviously going to be a bit more, a bit higher. But on this team in particular, not too high. Yeah, this man is taking 32,000 damage. I think I'm dead. I legit think I'm dead. But to be honest, that's not too bad because I'm going to use a different team anyway. Yeah, I am most likely going to die, and Goku can't stun here. So keep in mind that when you try to tank, when extreme type against the super type, you take more damage. So definitely keep that in mind when you try to do stuff like this. But I died, so I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so unfortunately I could not find a Super Saiyan Rose friend, so I made my way back to this particular event, even though I wasn't here before. But the point is, I made it to the cooler event just to see how hard this guy can hit when he is facing 2 or more opponents. So he is now getting a 100% attack boost, but his defensive stat goes down by 50%. So his defense is literally at just over 7,000, and it's time. How hard is he going to hit? Okay, let's do this. And of course, in this specific scenario, he is getting the boost from Vegito, and I'm gonna use a Whis just in case, because I want to save my health for later on, of course. Okay, how hard is he going to hit? Super attack 10. Here we go. You know what? That wasn't more than I expected. To be fair, that was definitely impressive. Super attack 10, his attack stat isn't that high. He doesn't have too many attack links. Of course, you are not going to be finding the Nightmare link on this particular team, but to be fair, when you're using him on an Extreme Tech team, you won't be finding the Super Saiyan link either. So, I will say, definitely a bit of a surprise. I didn't expect him to hit that hard, like I just said. Definitely looking forward to seeing how hard he hits during the later stages, because there is another stage where, of course, the bosses are going to be a bit tougher to take out and they will take less damage. So it will be interesting to see how hard he hits there. But keep in mind that his free ability is is crit. So there you go, crit. Is crit. So if you want to go ahead and buff him in the ability system, go ahead and do so. But if he was like, what do you call it? If he was like, what's his name? Goku Jr., I definitely feel like he would have been better, but what can you do, right? And of course that just happened. It's fine. Wait, so because I'm currently not facing 2 more enemies is... Okay, that makes sense. I thought it stayed until the this particular stage was done, but it doesn't seem to be the case. He has to be facing 2 enemies at all times, literally. It doesn't matter what stage you are on. Okay, so here we go. This is the one that I was talking about, and I am going to focus on Cooler here and save Salza, however you want to pronounce it, for BROLY, and this particular rotation should be able to take him out, especially if the Goku gets a crit. Okay, could be in trouble here. Come on, please. Even if it's a soft crit would be nice. Here we go. And there we go. Awesome. Gotenk shouldn't take him out. He does have crits and additionals, but he should be fine. I say that! Wow. So... like, just wow. Just wow. But I think we can gather that his attack stat is going to be around 250k. Of course, in that particular rotation, he did have the boost from Vegeta, so maybe a bit lower. But for the most part, against stages like this, the later stages, I would imagine that he's going to be hitting for 200k or less, because, like I said before, as you go on, they get more, like, they basically can tank more hits, so, yeah, I mean, keep in mind that he is only getting a 100% stat boost from this particular setup, so on a Mono Extreme team, he could very well be hitting for around 400k, so definitely going to go ahead and try that out when I can. But let's just go ahead. Let's just go out with a bang. Okay. And I don't mean die, because I mean I want to kill Cooler, but I don't want to die myself. Obviously, not good. Anyway, here we go. And okay, that is that stage taken care of. Now this is where things get interesting, because my team isn't exactly my team. I like my team, but it's not the greatest, not necessarily the worst. I don't want to separate them. I kind of have to if I want to do this. Is that gonna... I think it is. Please. Drop the weight. Oh, no. Wait. No. Yep, of course it didn't. Did not drop the way that I wanted it to. Can use a healing item. Gonna use an Usher. Cannot get 5 key, but we can get 9 key super attack. Okay, Goku. Stun, please. Get the stun. Here we go. And no stun. Well, that's unfortunate. But I think you get the point of it. Should you farm him? If you... Okay. I'm going to be realistic here. If you farm units just for the sake of farming them, then I suppose, you know, go ahead and do that. Because I have the tendency to farm units that I'm never going to use just for the sake of having them. Wait, what? Okay, we're good. So yeah, I tend to farm units just for the sake of having them, of course. And when it comes to running him on particular teams, at the moment, I don't think that he is very good for your teams, especially not this particular Mono TEQ team. On a hero team, he may be better, but again, it depends on the event. It depends on what you want. If you want a unit that can potentially tank, on a villain team, he could work just because you do have multiple units that can debuff with their super attacks, of course. So there, I can see it working a bit better just because the majority of the events that you're going to be taking on requires you to face one enemy. So if you're going to just focus on that, then go ahead and do so. Wait, where was I? So yeah, if you want a unit that could potentially tank for your your villain team, definitely go ahead and do so. But I definitely think that the main reason why you should farm him is because of the Extreme Tech type lead. I think he is going to be a decent option despite not having the greatest link set in the world. But he does have Nightmare, he has the Rebirth link, he has Shattering the Limit. So he is going to be linking up relatively well with some of the units in that team. But for what we have now, I definitely don't recommend, like, basically don't go for him or don't farm him unless you're going to go for the Extreme Tech type lead. But we are going to finish Cooler off here. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. A few surprises there, a few expectations, like I expected that to happen. Definitely a bit surprised that his attack stat went a bit, you know, that high. But it's whatever. I hope you guys have a great day, and as always, and I will see you all in the next one.